Well, this photo is completely irrelevant to the subject of the movie, but it was in the same directory. I must have taken it on the same day. And it shows Isan people doing what they do best, sitting around a mat on the floor and eating. Oh, so cynical.
Going out on my walk again, trying to get a bit of peace and quiet, which I should achieve apart from mad dogs savaging me. I hate dogs. This house on the left here belongs to Git. She had this built on her piece of land many years ago. And now it's probably gone a bit to rack and ruin now, but it was a nice house when it was built. I've only ever been in there once, but now Noise, or their older brother Dang, he lives in there. Life O'Reilly, no, it isn't anymore, because you know he's got a girlfriend and a baby. I don't know how the hell he managed to sire that, God alone knows. Maybe it was a grudge pregnancy, someone had it in for him, I don't know. Right, I'll shoot a bit more later. I'm just going to tackle this together in one kind of patchwork letter from Isan.
Hello, morning you.
Good morning.
Why are you?
Huh?
Why are you?
I'm walking down here. I mean, they will think I'm crazy doing this, but like I said, I don't give a shit. But have to be careful. I would never walk in temperatures like this back in Tombstone, but it is bloody hot here, bloody hot. Different kind of heat as well, it's humid. I'm not quite sure what the real temperature is, but it feels different to Tombstone. You know, Tombstone's a dry heat, so 100 degrees. Feels like someone's hit you with a cricket bat, you know. This is more subtle than that, but it sure does drain you. Anyway, I've got plenty of sun cream on. I hope it's enough. You leave one small spot exposed and you will burn in hell. A shady spot to stop on my lonely travails. The emphasis being on the word lonely. It's rather pleasant in a way, isn't it? It's like Arizona with plants. No, it isn't like Arizona, because Arizona is mountainous. You've got the Dragoons, you've got the Sierra Vistas. Here, this is as flat as a witch's tit. And it all used to be forest. And this is where you wait in the heat of the day while your crops are growing. Well, I could do that job. I could do that job very well. Looks like we got ourselves a convoy. I mean, the roads are pretty awful here, so everything takes the speed of the slowest thing. And I believe I got a Sarling coming up behind me. Sarling, darling. And in true fashion, exactly the same in Tombstone. if I want to walk across a, some fucker wants to turn into it. There's only ever been one fucking truck there the whole day, and they come there exactly the same time as me. I don't understand. Well, we're just approaching the edge of the village again. It's been a long, difficult walk. My split times are down in the dust somewhere. Speed isn't an issue here, it's just surviving it, because like I said, it's really, really hot. And this reminds me a little bit, you can't see it because you're facing me, it reminds me a little bit of walking back into Tombstone from Shefflin Monument. Coming this way, it's uphill all the way, although it's not nearly as severe as walking into Tombstone. But it is it longer? Oh, it's about the same length, I suppose. This walk I've done today is between 7 and 8 kilometres. And I need it, you know. I'm not going to out and out say I enjoyed it, but I just need it to work my body, clean my mind out. A lot of it is cleaning my mind. And funnily enough, I was looking at the radio towers. Wait, I'll show you. The radio towers there, and they're very close now, and that marks the edge of the village. And I pronounced it village, and then my mind went to Beaujolais village. My God, what I wouldn't give for a nice chilled bottle of Beaujolais village right now. Oh my God. Anyway, I think I might be able to get some in macro when I get back to Phuket. So if that's the case, I'll keep a promise to myself. Well, no sign of it, but we are coming back into Noyes village. By and large, this is what it's like living in an out of the way place in Isan in Thailand. It's all farming land, rice and sugar. And this is a bit, it reminds me, well it doesn't, it reminds me a bit of the walk out to the Shefflin Monument. But without the undergrowth and the trees, of course, because that's in the desert. I would say some fucking idiot has fallen off their bike. That's what I would say. And they're in the ditch. They're all fucking idiots, deserve to be. Yeah. How can you have an accident on a stretch of road like this? I don't understand. How can you do that? Time for some quiet reflection. Sat here in early afternoon in Noy's house in her hometown. This is about the rush hour, really, I suppose. And over there is the temple. That's their equivalent of the American Legion, although they don't have shit Harley riders hanging around making lots of noise, all thinking that they're big bad outlaws. Of course they're not. And there is the shopping centre. Well, actually it's the only shop in town, so I guess it's the shopping centre. And if you can hear a few cocks crowing, or crows cocking, I'm not sure. And that's largely it. So, time for reflection. I've never been here at this time of year before. I only ever normally come at Songkran when it's a lot more lively, a lot more people. So, yeah, thought you'd like to share this little moment with me. Bye-bye.
Hi, just a word to sum up. It's been about 3 months since I shot that video, and putting it all together, something has become apparent to me, something that I've been feeling inside. I've been abstaining from alcohol for 2 months now, and mentally I'm beginning to feel a lot better, and it's pretty obvious looking at that video that the change is happening, because yeah, that is the way I was, and a lot more bullshit and angry at, everything, talking about the lousy motorbikists and the lousy Harley Davidson riders, and just just an angry old man really. And I like to think that I'm improving from that, and I hope that it goes on. Bye bye.